Drive inside the Garnet-B Rickard. It's time for Minor Pee Wee AA Toro Hockey on a Friday night to take on the Belleville Bulls. Won there by Wido. Wido with the lead pass is going to get picked up there. Right there at center. Davidson with a chip pass, getting it up there. Trying to find the loose puck. Not very good arena here. We've done a couple games here. It's not very good in the corners. Quick shot there was stopped there by Dalton on the first shot. Around the boards of goes, trying to get it out. Wido trying to shoot it from the face-off circle. That gets taken off his stick. There's Anderson's shot that's going to roll on wide of the net. Sabrizi trying to get away from King. Backhands it. We're right there at center at the penalty box area and fired right back in to the Toros end behind the net. Davidson. Up there for Sabrizi trying to get away. Couldn't get it past Graham, who got it up there for Murray. Murray's trying for his backhand, rolled in on goal. Right pad stop there from Dalton as he kicks it aside into the corner. In behind the net, Murray trying to walk it out of front. Davidson's all over him with help from Rusler. In that corner trying to get it free. Comes free for Murray with a shot. Left pad stop there. And Dalton has had the first couple of shots on goal. And he's passed the test so far. It's back in behind the net. Toros just trying to get out of the zone. We're getting our first penalty. It's going to go to number 68 for the chip on Cameron Ryan. It's going to go to Graham. Toros trying to convert before that penalty even takes place. Cameron Ryan. Back to Rizzler with a shot. That's going to go wide of the net. Connor Cole's going to pick up the loose puck and go back to the line for Sear. Sear winds up with a shot. It gets blocked out in front, and now we get the penalty call coming up. So we get the draw off to the left of Cochran. Gets one there by the Toros. Porter takes forward over there for Connor Sear up through center. Here comes Connor Cole into the zone, trying to strike on the power play. Takes it out front. Another quick shot, rebound out of front, and Connor Cole missed the rebound out of front. The first shot got stopped by Cochran, and the rebound went in wide of the right post. Back in behind the net though, Toros still pressure out of front, right pad stop there. Jackman got stopped. Jackman's on alone, stopped there again by Cochran. Rebound out of front. Toros putting him under relentless pressure on Cochran in the Belleville goal, and she's sitting on her head so far. Jackman back to the line for Sear. Sear trying to get a shot through. That gets blocked. Jackman's trying to find the rebound. Jackman spins away, takes a shot, throwing at the net there for Trent Taylor, trying to find it now. Quick shot. Another right pad stop there from Cochran. Goes in behind the net. Toros have had at least 3 or 4 shots on this power play. Here comes another one forward. That one goes wide of the net. Trying to ring it around the boards. Sears keeps it in at the line. Back to down low for Trent Taylor, trying to shoot it. Nice move to pull it to his forehand, but had it taken off his stick. Big couple of games here for the Toros. They will also play tomorrow afternoon in Peterborough. Quick shot from Cole. That got blocked there by Martin, who finds a loose puck. Can't clear it out though. Jing gets the opportunity. He can't get it out. Nice play there by Sear to hold the blue line. 25 seconds left to work on the power play. Back for forward. Gage Ford trying to wind up with a shot. Right pad stop. Rebound out of front. Fired wide by Cameron Ryan. Traxy's going to get the loose puck. Traxy with a lead pass out of reach from everybody all the way down the ice. Pass from Hannon. Finds Nicholas Brew coming into the zone. Chips it past his man and in behind the net. Around the boards for Anderson. That's it for the power play. As the penalty to Graham's over. Shot from Cameron Ryan is gobbled up there by Cochran for a face-off. Face-off off to the left of the goal. Gets one by the Toros. Hazelton's got it. Dumps it into the corner. Spinning him behind the goal is Nicholas Brew, trying to get away from the check. Got in some help with Hannon. Still stays in the zone. That tries to get changed there by King, but Hazelton was able to somehow keep that puck in at the line. Dumps it back in behind the net where Sherman's around the boards for Anderson. Anderson gets the opportunity to clear it. Can only poke it up to center where Ethan Maddox takes control of it. Moves it back to the other side for Hazelton. Hannon trying to get away. That's going to get taken away by Perot. The Toros are offside as Cameron Ryan was in the Belleville zone. Cole takes the draw against Graham. Thomas Menko with a lead pass. That got broken up there. Graham with a nice pass up there for Murray. Trying to start something here. Takes it off his stick though. Davidson gets a loose puck with a pass for Connor Cole. Up through center, taken off his stick by Lloyd. Other side there for James Davidson. Davidson's going to use the board to get it up there for Parker Rusler, who dumps it in. Past Lloyd into the corner. First one into the corner is Ben Sabrizi trying to wrap around, right pad stop, as Cochran came aside with the butterfly save to make it, keep it out. Up through center and over the blue line, trying to get around Miko with a pass. He gets darted off, goes in behind the net. Connor Cole with a pass up there for Rusler. He gets his way around the man. Now it finally comes free here. Trying to get it was number 25. Rusler's in there. 4:25 left to go here in period number 1 of a scoreless game. Both teams have had a couple of big chances, but the goaltenders have stood strong so far. Logan Jackman into the zone with a shot. That's going to roll and stop there by Cochran. But they didn't control that rebound, but luckily it got swept away by the Belleville defense before Toros could pounce on it. Toros were offside. Longo picks it up. Jen uses the boards to get it past Longo. Up there for Trent Taylor trying to get away. Can't get it past Cameron Ryan. In behind the zone is Gage Ford. Over there for Sear. Ford and Sear playing around with the puck. Get it up there for Taylor. Trying to get up into the zone. Trent Taylor with a pass for Logan Jackman. Trying to get around the check of number 25 as he goes into the corner. Back to the line for Connor Sear. He chips it back in. Matheson tried to get it out. Tapped in by Sear again. Thrown at the goal. Knocked down. And cleared up through center. Sear keeps it in at the blue line. Toros pressure on still. Trent Taylor tried to pull the trigger. Lost it. And now the Bulls get the opportunity. Longo to clear it up. Up into the zone is Trent Taylor. Trying to get around the check of number 25. Taking it to the net. Sweeps it at the goal. It hits the side of the net. Comes around the other side. Sets it out for Connor Cole. Quick shot. Fires it wide of the left post. Cole tried to pick that left side and just missed. Anderson dumps it in. Back in behind the Toros net. Back there is Hazelton on the loose puck. Getting some company with King and Anderson. Finally lost out of Perot. Lloyd's going to hold the blue line for Belleville. Keep it in there for Murray. Sorry, King's in there in the corner. King throw it at the net. Left pad stop there from Dalton. Back up the other way comes Jack Cannon with Perot. Perot, Cole, and Hannon are right there as a line right now. Hannon working in the corner. He got taken down. Puck comes free here for Belleville. Coming up into the zone is Graham trying to get around Hazelton. Graham has it behind the net, trying to set it up there. Poked off his stick. Coming back the other way. Kept in at the line by Jin. Jin's shot's going to go in behind the net for Graham. He's taken down in the corner. Trying to dig that puck free is Murray. Back to the line for Jen. Taken away. Here comes Hannon with Perot. But Perot's going off on a line change. It's just Hannon leading the rush, trying to get around Jen. And he will do that. Kicks it back in behind the net. Hannon finally turns it over to Murray, who gets the opportunity to clear it for Belleville. Davidson back in. We're approaching 1 minute of play. And period number 1, still scoreless here at the Garnet B. Rickard Recreation Complex between the minor Pee Wee AA Toros and the Belleville Bulls. These two teams played an exciting game in the semifinal of the St. Catharines tournament that went to a shootout where the Toros would prevail and go to the finals. Sabrizi tried to keep it out. Martin trying to backhand that one. That's not going to get it past Parker Rusler. Captain at the line though by McGinnis, who takes a shot, and McGinnis fires it wide. Wider's going to pick it up in the corner. Pass for Rusler up through center. Rusler coming into the zone with a pass for Sabrizi. He takes the pass, trying for one more shot, drops it back for Davidson. Might be a miss out on the ice there. Quick shot, plus a save there from Cochran. Knock that one aside. There's 10 seconds left. Belleville trying for the last opportunity of period number 1. Broken up by Menko as Parker Ruzler tries to find the feet. Here's Longo taking the last shot. Stopped there by Galton, and these two teams will play to a 0-0 draw after 1 period of play. Start off of period number 2. Resumes play. Jen gets the draw at the Toros bench. Tries to use it to dump it in. It goes up into the Toros bench and out of play. Now it's Cole to take the face-off. Getting won by Belleville. Swept aside there from Menko trying to chip it up. Lloyd's going back there. So is Jen. Jen will retrieve the loose puck. But get some company. Anderson now picks it up for Belleville. Number 11. He's going to almost turn it over, but he is able to get around the check and able to dump it in behind the Toros net for Davidson. James Davidson doing some nice defensive work in behind the goal with some nice moves. Gets it over there for Trent Taylor, trying to start the breakout. Jackman is able to chip it up there for Cole. Connor Cole coming into the zone with Jackman. Cole's on his own. Left pass save there from Cochran off Connor Cole to keep it out and keep this game at 0-0. Toros still trying to turn on the pressure. They had that big opportunity in the first period where they had about 4 or 5 shots in their power play, just weren't able to convert. And Connor Cole wasn't able to convert past the left pad of Cochran there. So we still stay scoreless as we've just started period number 2. Coming up through center is Wido. And number 96 is backhand shot from Martin. Rebound. Stopped there by Dalton. Martin's first shot got stopped. Murray digging on the loose puck, trying to get it free. Out of the equipment there from the Toros. Coming up for Cannon. Jack Cannon into the zone, trying to get around Graham. Drops it back there for Perot. Spins it, turns it, fires as a blocker save from Cochran. Graham takes it back in behind the net with a lead pass. Got it there for number 96. Trying to chip it into the zone now. And will put it in behind the net. That's where Martin's got it. Martin starting it up through center. Up there with Graham, trying to use the boards to dump it in. Slides it in behind the goal where Gage Ford picks it up. We are 2 minutes into the second period. Wido trying to get away. He'll get the opportunity to shoot that puck. It's going to find its way to Dalton, but they're still banging away at it, along with Traxiad in front of the net. But nobody is able to find that loose puck and bank it into the net. It's still 0-0. Face off. Coming off to the left of the goal, Wido versus Connor Cole. Try to throw it out of front. That one goes wide of the net. Cole gets the loose puck. Nice play by Ruzler to chip it away. Here comes Cole with it. Cole going up there with Sabrizi, gets away from the check. Finds Ben Sabrizi trying to go in. Stopped there by Cochran with a left pad. Still on the loose puck. Trying to set it back to the line is Sabrizi. For Maddox and his shot got blocked by Gin. And we get a whistle. We're going to get a penalty coming up here for interference. The Toros got their power play in the first period, but now they got to go on the penalty kill roll as Sabrizi goes to the box for 2 minutes. Graham trying to get into the zone. Rings it around the boards, back in behind the net. Maddox will pick it up in his own end. Gonna get picked off there by Anderson. Trying to get away. That lead pass is almost broken up. Spinning and turning a fire, and it's Graham throwing it wide of the net. King gonna get the loose puck. Can't hold it in there with Martin as he was out over the blue line. So now King finds Lloyd on the other side. Belleville just trying to get this power play started. There's Graham with a shot. Easy stop there for Dalton as he takes it, and the Toros press for a face-off. Another draw coming off to the right of Dalton. Toros still have 1:19 left to kill on the penalty. Taylor dumps it down. That'll kill. About a couple of seconds off it. Cochran's back there to get it. He's going to leave it there with a late pass. There's Sherman with a pass up through center. That was out of the reach of number 96 trying to get to the loose puck. Kicking in the corner there. Trying to find the loose puck. She's going to roll in on goal. And Davidson cut it off before it hit the net. Comes an opportunity short-handed, but it's not going to go anywhere. McGinnis takes it back. McGinnis with a lead pass out of the reach of Murray. Trying to hold Wido there at center. Jackman takes his man into the boards. Here comes an opportunity to dump it down. Dumps it in behind the Belleville net. Sherman's going to have some company on his pass attempt. Jackman dumps it right back in. A great penalty kill shift from Logan Jackman. Sherman up there for McGinnis. He's going to use the boards to get it up there for Longo. Longo trying to find the puck. He's not going to get past Gage Ford. Here's one of the... Nice move by Hannon. Shot right past stop. Hannon pulled every trick out of the book he could and still got that shot away from his back. And it was a right pad stop from Cochran. Sears going to get it in his own end. Trying to use the boards to dump it in. Coming up through center now is Nicholas Perot. It's a 3-on-2 with Hannon and Cameron Ryan. Perot throws it at the net. Out of the reach of Cameron Ryan though. Jen on the loose puck. It's going to dump it all the way down. That's going to go right in on goal for Dalton to steer it aside. And into the corner. Picked up by Longo. He loses the puck to Cameron Ryan. Can't get it past the line. Nice defensive play by Martin. Now he gets the offensive opportunity, but fires it high and wide. Takes it back in behind the net. Martin's trying for the wraparound. Couple whacks away at it, but every one of those whacks gets stopped there by Drew Dalton around the boards. 9:30 left to go here in period number 2. And this is like deja vu all the way back to when the two teams played in the tournament, because that was a nail biter as well. Connor Cole dumps it back, trying to keep it in the Belleville end. Cole did everything he could, but it finally squeaks free at center. Now Hazelton picks it up and dumps it back in. Martin's getting some company back there. Try to go back to the left from Maddox, taken away by Wido. Wido's lead pass for Anderson. Anderson's up in the zone. Right pad stop there from Dalton. And he's going to steer it right into his equipment for a face-off. Draw just inside the blue line. Cameron Ryan wins it versus Murray. Gets swept past McGinnis into the corner. Martin will be on the loose puck and ring it around the boards. Trying to keep it in. Thomas Menko, he'll do that. But the shot got blocked. Cameron Ryan gets the loose puck. Fires it wide. Bounces out of front, but it hit the back of the net. Belleville control the puck out of their own end. Finally poked off the stick there. Coming free to Jackman. Logan Jackman into the zone, trying to get around McGinnis. For an opportunity. Jackman! Thrown at the net. Stopped there by Cochran. There's a rebound that's lying there, trying to get poked in. The referee sees the puck. That's why there's no whistle. And now he finally loses sight of it. And we get that whistle that Belleville were looking for in their own end. So both goaltenders are outdealing themselves in this one. Anything you can do, I can do better so far in this, between Drew Dalton and the Toros net and Cochran in the Belleville net for Sears. Collision there center with Longo. Kept in the line though by Jackman. Logan Jackman, some nice moves. Takes it for Trent Taylor. Shot! Stop there. Didn't get all he wanted to because it got blocked there by the defenseman. Rolled around the net. Both Sear and Longo seem to be all right after the collision at the blue line. Trying to pick up the loose puck is Taylor. Jen uses the boards, brings it up there for Longo. Dumped in behind the net. 6 minutes left to go here in period number 2. Still waiting for the first goal on the board. Still stays in the Toros end, trying to get that loose puck. And now it goes free for Cameron Ryan. He's got some speed going up there with Trent Taylor. He's got to get around, give it a shot. And Cochran stands the ground and levels herself up to that shot from Cameron Ryan and took it off the Belleville Bull logo for a face-off. It'll be Connor Cole that's going to take it in the offensive end versus Graham. Cole trying for a big offensive win. It's a scramble draw that comes free for Jack Cannon. Down low for Cole. Couldn't shoot it as it was in his feet. Anderson trying to get away. It got poked off his stick right there at center. But now Graham takes it back. Graham trying to get around the check. Trying to walk right in. Right past stop there from Galton. But there's a center pass for King. That got blocked by Perreault. Big block there from Nicholas Perreault on the shot from King from the slot area. So it's not just the goaltenders that are stopping the puck. The defenders are also putting their bodies on the line for some blocked shots in this game. Back to behind the net for Graham, trying to get away from Hazelton. Setting it out of front as the pass tried to find Murray. Murray tries to spin away, throws it at the net, poked away by Galton. With a nice play in his crease area to poke it away. Knocked down by Martin at center. And it's offside. It's off just inside the line. Trying to get it with Cameron Ryan back for Menko. Menko with a lead pass up there for Parker Rizzler was out of his reach. McGinnis tries to use the boards for Rizzler as it's there at the Toros bench. Up there trying to get past Murray. Murray comes in over the blue line. He's not going to be able to get a shot away. Wido's going to try and help him out. Picked away there by the Toros, Cameron Ryan. Cameron Ryan going up there with Sabrizi. Cameron Ryan into the zone, around Jen, on his own. Goal! Cameron Ryan takes the good save. And the Toros score a 1-0 game with 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Remember, it was the game against Kingston, the last game, where Cameron Ryan waited until the third period to be the hero and scored the first goal to give the Toros a 1-0 lead. In this game, he doesn't wait that long. He gets the first goal in the game in the second period with 4:07 left to give the Toros the lead. And now they try and build on it. Sabrizi tries to dump it back in. He'll get it up there for Cameron Ryan. Lost it there. Tapped in at the blue line though by Davidson, who's going to ring it around the boards back in behind the net. Taking it over to the other side. It's Chaksi with a late pass. That's going off the right skate of Connor Cole. 3:26 left to go here in the second period as Graham tries to dig away at the loose puck. Martin with a late pass for Longo coming in over the blue line. Longo's shot doesn't make it through the screen of Gage Ford, so Martin gets away. Martin trying to stuff it in at the side. Graham tried to do the spin around. If he was able to find that loose puck, he might have had an empty net staring him right in the eyes around the boards. Trying to keep it out of there in the corner is Graham, getting pressured on by two Toros, Connor Sear and Connor Cole. Throwing it out, stopped there by Galton from the side of the net. Back to the line for Lloyd. Belleville putting pressure on, looking for the tire. Gets it in front, rebound on the front. Got fired wide through the crease. As that hit at in front got stopped by Galton, and the rebound got fired right through the crease area. So that's the biggest chance so far for Belleville to tie the game, but Toros caught the break. Tapped in there by Lloyd. Not for long. Here comes Trent Taylor with Jackman and Cole. Taylor. Jackman was out of his reach as Jackman did everything he could in his 5'1" body, but he couldn't keep that puck in. Kept in, pass, went over the blue line. Over there for Perreault to pick it up. Perreault trying to get into the zone, take a shot, dropped it back for Hazelton. Perreault tried to fire it again, still in the zone for Perreault and couldn't fire it through the defender. Trying to get up there is Cameron Ryan, turned over up through center. Here comes Hannon up through the zone. Using all his skill. Throwing it at the net. And that one just missed. King's going to get the loose puck. Turn it over there to the other side for Maddox. Ethan Maddox is going to use the boards to dump it back in. Trying to get kept into the line by Maddox. He's going to dump it there for Perot, trying to find the loose puck. And now the opportunity with 1:05 left gets dumped into the Toros end, all the way back in behind the net where Hazelton's going to get it. Hazelton's pass for Perot, trying to get up into the zone. Collision there with Jin. Perot back on his feet. Cameron Ryan with the puck. 50 seconds left. Cameron Ryan dumps it into the corner. Jin's getting pressured on by Perot. We're going to get a penalty in the corner as Perot took Jin out. So the Toros will have to kill off their second straight penalty coming up. Graham's going to take the draw against Connor Cole. 35 seconds left. Knocked down by Martin as Belleville try to click on their power play to end the second period. Taking back into the zone from Menko, who tries to get it out. And here they come up through center. Sabrizi, he can be dangerous short-handed with his speed as he tries to do everything he can to get by McGinnis. Puts it in behind the net though. Sabrizi doing all he can. He's doing some great offensive work and killing off the time on that clock. Dumped out. That'll do it for period number 2. A goal with 4:07 left to go in the period by Cameron Ryan. Has the Toros up by 1 heading to the third, but they've got to kill off a penalty for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Drop of the puck for the last and final period number 3. 1-0 Toros. Martin with the loose puck to scoot off period number 3. Dumps it back in behind the Toros net. Stuck puck there for Davidson, who rings it around. That's going to get kept in by McGinnis at the blue line. Wido finds the loose puck, rolls it in on goal. A dribbler that Dalton was able to corral in the blue paint, so he'll just smother it up for another draw coming off to the left. Wido against Connor Cole. Drops the puck. Wido wins the draw. Back for Martin. Martin got pressured on, but he got away from Cole. Martin shot. Stopped there by Dalton. Rebound out of front. Looking for it was Wido, but he couldn't find that loose puck as it sat there in the blue paint and got swept away. Martin on the loose puck. Coming up into the zone around Cole. Along with Longo. Martin shot. Dalton comes out to play the puck and then gets bumped in behind the goal. It'll be another draw coming off to the right of this time of Dalton. Lloyd picks it up in his own end. Toros have 22 seconds left to kill. Cameron Ryan tries to do it, but comes in offside. Cameron Ryan will take the draw just inside the Belleville line. Sear dumps it in. Lloyd knocks it down. Getting it over there for defensive partner, moves it up through center. Here's Graham with the loose puck. Graham got tripped up by Cameron Ryan. Parker Rudler gets the loose puck. Chipping it up there for Taylor. Trent Taylor forgot the puck to go with him over the blue line. Toros have killed off the penalty to Nicholas Perot. Now Lloyd comes into the zone with both teams up 5-on-5. Throws it at the net, and Drew Dalton was alert on that pass out in front of the net to gobble it up for a face-off. Face-off up to the left. Forward gets the loose puck and dumps it down the ice. That's going to have enough to go for an icing call. It'll come right back into the Toros end. Face-off gets won by Belleville. A big offensive zone win, but Trent Taylor picks it off. A great play by Taylor. Coming up into the zone. Trying to shoot it now. stop there by Cochran. And couldn't corral the rebound. That was a tricky shot as Cochran was able to stop it, but the puck was able to bounce past her and wide of the net. Sear with a lead pass for Taylor trying to get into the zone. Murray gets away, dumping it down and behind the net. Back to retrieve it now is Gage Ford with a lead pass for Taylor. Trying to get around Taxi for an opportunity with Jackman. Here comes Cameron Ryan. Cameron Ryan breaks on shot. Stop there with the right pass. Jackman's trying to go into the corner. Belleville come up with the loose puck out of the corner with Graham. Graham's pass was out of the reach of Traxi, who dumps it back in. Fired by Maddox down the ice. That'll go for another icing call. Coming back into the Toros end with 11:59 left to go here in the game and a 1-0 Toros lead. Face off, comes off to the right of the goal. Jack Hazelton trying to get around Graham to get it out. Kept in at the line though by Sherman with a nice defensive play to hold the blue line. Around the boards it goes for Maddox. Rizzler's going to get the loose puck and try and chip it out. Longo couldn't hold it. Here comes Connor Cole coming up there with Sabrizi. Cole. Sabrizi. Shot. Stopped there by Cochran as Connor Cole kept it to himself. And Cochran. Those are the type of plays where you got to know if the player's going to shoot it or pass it over to the other side. And Cochran guessed right as she stopped. Connor Cole with the right pad stop. Sherman turns it over. Here comes an opportunity for Cole to knock it down. Sabrizi trying to find the loose puck. Sherman over to the other side for McGinnis. McGinnis' pass for Graham. Can't go anywhere, so Rizzler picks up the loose puck. Cole into the zone. Connor Cole tried to tip it past McGinnis, and McGinnis held his ground. Coming up through center now. Perot's going to cut him off at the blue line. McGinnis keeps it in there. Trying to find Wido on the loose puck. Menko. Up there for Perot. Nicholas Perot uses the boards, gets it past Lloyd. Trying to slap it out now. Knocked down by Perot again. An offside. Late pass for King. Nice play to collect the pass from his knees. Lloyd tipping it in. Try to get in for a shot. That's going to go wide, and all he could do is just swipe a shot on goal. Went in behind the net. Davidson's getting pressured on by Wido and King behind the net. Anderson's on the goal. What a huge save! Drew Golden just absolutely robbed Anderson in front of the net. And you know, Drew Golden has come up with a few of them huge saves this year, and you can add that one to the list off Anderson. Face-off gets won there by Connor Cole. Trying to get into the zone now is Ford with a late pass. Martin trying to hold the blue line. Get it there for Graham, along with Martin and Sherman. And Murray coming free to Trent Taylor. Picked off his stick by Graham. Here comes Logan Jackman on the loose puck. Chipped off his stick. Under 10 minutes left to go. Jackman trying to get away as it's a battle at the Belleville bench on one loose puck. Coming free to Jackman. Logan Jackman does all he can from his knees to knock it out. Other side, broken up there by Martin, but couldn't go with the puck. Gage Ford into the zone, getting around Martin to start an opportunity. Ford has Cole going to the net, but he's going to fire it around the net, behind the goal. Back for Sear, as the Toros move it around to Jackman. Jackman's got Trent Taylor sitting in the front, but he couldn't spin away from the defenseman. Up there for Murray, trying to get it out for Belleville in that corner. Battle on the loose puck, and as mentioned, we can't see in the corners in this arena, so Murray trying to backhand it out, and will dump it down the ice. Picked up by Ford for Connor Cole. Graham on the loose puck, dumped back in. Puts it in behind the net where Sear picks it up. Trent Taylor on, gets it. Taylor trying to make some moves. Loses it to Wido. Wido going up there with Longo with a pass. Fired wide. Dumped in behind the goal. Longo takes it behind the net for Wido. Wido spinning away in the corner. Uses the defenseman McGinnis. McGinnis goes back down low. Tried for the pass for Longo at the hash marks, but that got taken away. Here comes Jackman on the loose puck. Logan Jackman gets away. Here comes an opportunity for Logan Jackman. Stopped there by Cochran with the left pad. Jackman has had so many opportunities in this season, but can't bury it. He still sits at no goals. He'll never get a bigger opportunity than that, as he thought he had Cochran beat on the backhand, but Cochran stayed right with it and made the left pad save. If Jackman had to do it over again, he might have wanted to go to the backhand and lift it up over Cochran, but no redos here. Still 1-0 Toros. Sabrizi trying to find the loose puck. Trying to dig it out of that corner. Picked up and fired all the way down the ice. First opportunity for Graham to get to the loose puck. Thrown at the goal. Poke check there by Golden. Parker Rusler gets the loose puck. Coming up into the zone. Trying to fire it through a screen. 7:10 left to go. Rusler has it in behind the net. He's another one who hasn't hit the scoreboard yet for goal. So I believe it's only Jackman and Connor Cole Jackman and Parker Rusler that haven't scored as a forward for the Toros yet this year. Face off, jumped up there for Sabrizi. Sabrizi tried to get up into the zone. Wido coming up into the zone. Dumps it back in behind the net. Cameron Ryan trying to get rid of it. Hazelton trying to get to the loose puck and walk it out of front. There's a man sitting out in front and hopped over the stick. Coming back up the other way is Sabrizi. And Sabrizi will dump it all the way back into the corner. Nicholas Thoreau trying to backhand it up there for Connor Cole. Now Menko will find the loose puck and dump it up there out of the reach of Hannon. Davidson doing all he can to chip that puck yet. Hannon digging away at it. Trying to get it now is Wido. Picked off. Big opportunity coming up here for Nicholas Thoreau trying to shoot the puck. Gets it for Hannon. Shot! Side of the net, so the Toros get the insurance they were looking for and have a 2-0 lead with 5:32 left to go. Connor Cole gets the loose puck. Longo trying to get up into the zone and dumps it into the corner. Menko trying to find the loose puck, getting pressured on by Traxi. And we get a whistle. Face off coming off to the right of the goal. Davidson trying to dig that puck free and get it out. Connor Cole trying to get it free. Davidson uses the backhand trying to get it past Martin at the blue line. Kept in and dumped into the corner for Menko. Trying to find Jack Cannon on the loose puck. McGinnis tries to keep it in at the blue line. Sweeps it back in behind the Toros net. Around there for Perot trying to get it up. Nicholas Perot's lead pass is going to get picked off by McGinnis. Longo going to get held up there by Davidson. Connor Cole trying to find the loose puck. Along with Hannon, who has increased this lead to 2-0, and here comes Hannon into the zone. Trying to use the speed around Martin, but couldn't get around him as Martin was able to hold him up. Over there for Traxi now, along with Longo. Coming up into the zone with some nice moves with Traxi. Finally, Cameron Ryan knocks him down. Here comes Logan Jackman, turns it over at center to Sherman. Cameron Ryan backhanding it back into the end of Belleville. Now 4 minutes exactly left to go in the third period. Jackman doing all he can in the corner. Kept in there by Sear, tried to, but it hopped over his stick, but he was able to regroup himself and stop that 2-on-1 from Belleville. Jen up through center for Wado. Wado is going to get clogged up in the neutral zone along with Graham. Graham's offside, so Wado, all he can do is just dump it in behind the Toros net for Sear. Connor Sear's pass picked up by Anderson, but Ford was in his way to go to the net. Sear trying to get to the loose puck. Back to the line for Sherman. Sherman was pressured on by Trent Taylor. Taylor getting hacked at by Sherman, but still was able to carry the puck in over the blue line and behind the net. Taylor finally loses it, but the Belleville defense couldn't get it out. Here comes Logan Jackman. Tried to shoot it through the screen. Back to the line for Ford. He holds the line and dumps it into the corner, where Jen's going to pick it up. Jackman trying to back it in to the back of the net. Pat Cochran was able to make the stop. Face off coming off to the right of the goal. Gets one by Cole. Hazelton tries to get a shot through. Back off, blocked by a Belleville defense. Coming up now is Murray. And over the blue line, he's got Wado with some help. Or number 96, sorry. Hopped over the stick of Wado. Back in behind the net for Jack Hazelton. Trying to use the boards, and he does with fierce impulse. Back in behind the net. Pack up there for Parker Rusler, trying to get a pass to defenseman McGinnis. Parker Rusler digging away at that puck, and his gritty play was able to move it out and create the scoring opportunity. First, Abruzzi, stopped there by Cochran on a breakaway, keeps it at 2-0 Toros. Another draw up to the right of Cochran. Goes back for Sabrizi as the defenseman falls down. Coming up through center now is Longo. Out of his reach. Rusler picks it up. Parker Rusler will dump it back into the end where Jim picks it off. Jack Hazelton can go with the puck. Toros just dump it back in. Knocked down by the defender over to the other side for Martin. 1:35 left. Here comes Jen. Jen with a nice shot. That one's going to be caught easily by Galton for a face-off. Face-off coming off to the right of the goal. Martin trying to get the shot through. That's going to take it back in behind the net. Martin trying to stuff it in. Everybody's trying to take a couple wakes away at that loose puck, but it doesn't matter how many whacks away they're going to get it. It's Drew Galton that made the stop, but it looks like the referee is going to take some penalties coming up here. Sears going to go to the box. He's only going to take Perot out of that scrum. So Belleville gets the power play. And you got to wonder maybe if they might pull Cochran for an extra attacker and a 6-on-4. Actually, it will be 5-on-5. Cole's got 2 penalties out of it. Belleville got 1. And that's what we just mentioned. Cochran's going to the bench for an extra attacker. It will be a 6-on-4 opportunity coming up here for Belleville. Toros got the extra 2 out of that scrum. And they lead by 2 right now. Goals by Cameron Ryan in the second period, and goal by Jack Cannon here in the third. Back to the line for McGinnis. Toros, all they got to do is just dump it down now. And it's going to be Cameron Ryan that's going to do exactly that. Cameron Ryan up their center. Short-handed, empty net to shoot it. Fires it wide. Cannon, loose puck, scores! That's a nice down for Jack Cannon. And he saw goal right up to the line. And he jumps it right into the open goal for scoring the goal. And the Toros extend the lead to 3-0. Face off at center. Graham getting on the loose puck. Taken away by Cameron Ryan. Backhands it there. 50 seconds left to go. It's still a Belleville power play for 1:28. Graham's going to the net. Glove fancy by Drew Dalton as he corralled that puck going to the net. Face off. Thrown away at the goal. Here comes Connor Cole trying to kick it to his feet. This might be the final play of the game as we got 30 seconds left. Graham trying to get to the loose puck. Cole coming into the zone now. Cole coming in. Opportunity, quick shot as Cochran got creamed by Connor Cole going to the net. And now Sherman tried to push Connor Cole down. 10 seconds left. That's going to about do it. The Toros are going to cruise to another victory. Knocked down by Mento. The Toros still stay undefeated after their first couple games. They will tie Ajax with 7 points. And with the 1-0 lead in the third period, you got to go back to that glove hand save that Drew Dalton made off Martin out in front of the goal. After that, Jack Cannon increased the lead to 2-0, and then Hannon would score in the empty net. And that was all she wrote for this one. The Toros take a 3-0 victory on this Friday night. And tomorrow we will have a doubleheader as the novice AAA Toros will play in the afternoon. And then the minor Pee Wee AA Toros travel to Peterborough. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman. Stay classy, Clarington.